You know that girl who walks into the room glowing, bronzed, smiling, and somehow she smells even better than how she looks? That's the vibe we're chasing today. These are my picks for the ultimate summertime fine fragrances. Feminine, radiant, and just a little bit flirtatious. Let's get into this. So guys, before we get started with this first category, I just want to say humongous sorry. I have been out of action for a couple of weeks. I've not been well, and now I'm back and fighting fit. So let's continue with the video. So my first category is spicy citruses and sweet heat. Bold, warm, and addictive. The vibe here is sunset walks, citrus mocktails, golden hour glow, where freshness meets fire. So first up in this category is Oud Lemon Mint by Mancera. This is sunshine sprinkled with spice, Sicilian lemon, almond, and a whisper of mint. It dries down into this warm, creamy vanilla oud situation, loud but luxe. So up next is one of my firm favourites, and this is Starlight by Xerjoff. Cardamom and citruses dancing in warm air. A glowing spice citrus with a soft gourmand heart. Think radiant skin, golden light, main character energy. So last in this category is Touch Oud by Ahmed al Maghribi. Don't let the name fool you. This opens citrusy and effervescent with a warm woody dry down. It's unexpectedly a summery and super addictive fragrance. It's also worth noting that in the background of this fragrance, you get a lot of smoke. You get some pepper, some heat as well, but they're very much in the background, and the spices and the smoke has a veil of this lovely powderiness, not talc, like a spicy powderiness. It is absolutely stunning. So this next category is creamy florals, velvety, dreamy, skin melting. The vibe here is flowing dresses, warm florals, soft focus glow, and feminine but not fussy. First up is Blanche Bete by Les Liquids Imaginaires. Milky white florals, musky skin, soft vanilla, like a sheer slip against warm skin. Next up on this list is Poême by Lancome. Soft florals with a creamy vanilla laced base. It's nostalgic, feminine, and unexpectedly warm weather friendly. So last up in this category is Lilac Love by Amouage. Pastel florals with cocoa and tonka, gentle, creamy, romantic. It's a soft girl's signature. So this next category is citrus chic, effortless and luxe freshness. The vibe here is crisp linens, fresh skin, matcha on ice, light green, easy elegant. So first up in this category is Torino22 by Xerjoff. Bright citruses, mint, warm and fresh spices over soft woods. Now I've mentioned this before, in this fragrance, I do not know why, but I do detect vanilla, a lovely spiced vanilla, very soft, very smooth, but definitely there, a gorgeous fragrance. So next up is Alien Eau Extraordinaire by Mugler. This is a zesty tea-like citrus, neroli and soft florals, like a lemony halo of light wrapped around your aura, clean, bright, celestial. Now one thing I must say about this fragrance, it has been discontinued. You can find it on the grey market like eBay. You'll be paying over the odds for this gorgeous fragrance. However, I have come across a fragrance that's very, very similar, quite close. I would say 90% close, kind of in the dry down, and that is Winter Palace by Memo, for those that are interested. So last up in this category, we have Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. This is understated freshness. It's citrus, mint, and green tea. Perfect for layering or low-key days when you just want to feel clean. I have had this frag in my collection for 15 plus years. Not the same bottle, but I repeat buy. It's one of the fragrances that you kind of take on holiday. Something to feel fresh and clean and light. Is great for summer holiday fun. It's just effortless. It just makes you smell and feel confident. And I highly recommend. The fragrance is like £10. You can even get it for cheaper if you shop around. It's definitely collection worthy if you're into that soap profile. So my next category is sexy musks and skin scents, soft seduction. The vibe here is bare skin, a late night breeze, low light, high chemistry. So first up on this list is Psychedelic Love by Initio. Sweet heliotrope, almond, vanilla. It's got that dangerously pretty girl energy. Up next on this list is 555 by Jazeera. This is a musky, powdery floral with warm, salty ambers. Unexpectedly pretty, a little mysterious, definitely summertime fine. And lastly in this category we have Liquid by Liquid Imaginaires. Cool, creamy and clean. Liquid smells like second skin with a modern twist. Soft musks, a hint of mineral freshness, and this smooth, almost metallic edge. It's subtle but it lingers in the best way, effortless and low-key addictive. So the last category in this video is going to be creamy woods and smooth ambers. Grounded, radiant and comforting. These are for days where it's a little bit breezy outside, so think breezy knits, cool shades, confident calm. That is the vibe. So first up in this category is Donna Karan Cashmere Collection, Palo Santo. This is summer comfort in a bottle, creamy woods, powdery vanillic ambers, and Palo Santo giving soft woods with the subtle notes of citruses. Quite luxury. It feels like being alone in the best way. So up next is Mercurial Cashmere by Electimuss. This is a sweet, buttery and lactonic caramel, creamy tuberose, cashmere and giving musky woody tones, and the amber spun with spice. Elegant, confident, magnetic. The warm down moment after the sun dips. And lastly on this list is Overture by Xerjoff. Soft woods, floral aldehydes and spices. Smooth, elegant and surprisingly wearable in heat.